The first time that the Miami Dolphins saw Josh Allen was his rookie year, Week 13, 2018. Josh Allen has owned the Miami Dolphins since he saw him the first time. Plays like this, on the dead run right here from Cameron Wake chasing him, hitting him late, and making throws like this. One of 21 touchdown passes in 8 games against the Miami Dolphins. Throws like this, right here, in the middle of the Dolphins zone defense. You give him time like this, and he has time, he's just been rearing back right here and finding Zay Jones for 25 yards. The Dolphins would beat him this day. They would beat him in the first matchup, Week 13, 2018, but they didn't really have an answer for him. He ran 9 times for 135 yards, and he just carved them up. In fact, if it was flag football, they wouldn't have been able to rip the flag off of Josh Allen in this day. Their tongues were like just dragging on the field.
So the next time we play him, Andrew, and I'm talking to you as a defensive coordinator, 3-man pass rush, 2 spies against him. And it is just the fact that this kid is fearless right now. You know, you always hear, don't take the lumps, don't do all that. Well, he had 99 yards rushing last week.
And then Week 17, 2018, Josh Allen did this against the blitz. Got outside the pocket and just kept on coming. Find the end zone for a 30-yard touchdown run on the day. And since that touchdown run against the Dolphins, Week 17, 2018, when Josh Allen does not throw that ball into the stands because he knows he's going to be doing it again and again and again, he keeps it.
He senses pressure up the middle, rolls out to buy the time, but then he sees that big lane of green grass in front of him. I knew when he got to the 15-yard line, but you saw me put my arms up because I knew no one was going to bring him down in that situation. The defensive backs aren't strong enough, and the linebackers aren't fast enough to run him down.
And then you do this. This is the final 8 minutes of the game of Week 17. And he makes this throw, a flick right here to Zay Jones. And during the holiday season, the Bills Mafia got a chance to celebrate with Josh Allen and Zay Jones as they would whip the Dolphins on that day, 42-17. And then the next year, Week 7, 2019, new uniforms. But the results were the same, just the same. 5-man rush, Josh Allen just rearing back and making throws like this. Perfect throws to John Brown against man coverage, 20 yards. Another one of 21 touchdown passes against the Dolphins defense. How about this? They could change the coaches in Miami. They could change the players, change management, but the results have been the same. They can't tackle Josh Allen. He just runs right through them. That one for 15 yards.
Andrew, if you're a defender, you are used to quarterbacks, once they get close to you, sliding, not sidestepping you and making you look like you didn't know what you were doing.
They just haven't seen a quarterback in South Florida that can throw a ball like this since Dan the Man Marino. Just a rope, a frozen rope to John Brown for 40 yards. Like they're all just stunned going, we have seen this before. It happened in the 80s. We haven't seen it since.
He uses his eyes and then rips it. And that's the Josh Allen that everybody wants to see. Using his skills and his talents and then showing off the big arm down the field.
He does it to them. They just don't learn either. They don't learn. They go man coverage here. They get 5 receivers out. Man coverage. They got no answer for Josh Allen when he breaks the pocket. The second of 4 touchdown runs in 8 games against the Dolphins, averaging over 9 yards a carry on 44 runs. By 2020, the Bills would upgrade the talent. Stephon Diggs would come to Buffalo and lead the National Football League in targets, receptions, and yards. And on this day, he'd run the deep over. Week 2, 2020, the deep over right here in supreme heat. Josh Allen just floated it right there, put it right on him. At the bottom, Diggs right here with a double move. A little hesitation and go. Josh Allen was waiting for him. He did this against everybody, but the Dolphins paid a heavy price. Stephon Diggs in the AFC East, not a good situation.
This is just a simple stutter and go, and the rookie just can't keep up. I mean, one of the best deep receivers in the National Football League.
He would throw 4 touchdown passes this day against the Miami Dolphins. This is the 4th of the day, a 55-yard flick over the top of the Dolphins defense into the waiting arms of John Brown. 55 yards in the air, 4 touchdown passes that day. And for the 4th straight game in a row, the Bills would put up 31 or more points against the Dolphins defense. And then week 17, 2020, the Fins are in a playoff hunt. If the Dolphins could go to Buffalo and win, they make the playoffs. They blitzed Josh Allen right here. It didn't make a difference. He gets this one out to Isaiah McKenzie. Oh, the Dolphins wish they never came down with playoff hopes. With a minute to go in the half, right here, Josh Allen fired this one over the top to John Brown. And just like that, they put up 28 points in the first half against the Dolphins. They would score 56 that day and send the Dolphins packing for the playoffs. And then on to 2021, week 2, in a downpour. A summer Miami downpour made no difference. Josh Allen gets behind Deion Dawkins and just quarterback powers it. They kind of push him late like that, only ticked off Josh Allen that much more.
So Allen's not going to go down, and so he pushes him at the end. That's what he's not too happy about.
Foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 39.
He would own the Dolphins this day. They would shut him out 35-0. Back-to-back games. They'd score 91 points against this Dolphin defense. Josh Allen breaks the pocket. No answer for him. 56 points in the last game of 2020 and 35 in the first game of 2021. Josh Allen just making them pay game after game after game. The more they play Josh Allen, the less they learn. I mean, they just don't account for him. And so he just can just go like this. He gives them a fake dive right there and runs right through them. They can't tackle him. They can't defend him. Josh Allen owns the Miami Dolphins. It doesn't matter who's coaching them. Josh Allen's having a good time playing the Dolphins.
I don't know if I've ever seen this much green grass or turf for a runner in this stadium before. Not Thurman Thomas, not Don Beebe, not Andre Reed.
In fact, if he played the Dolphins every week, we might as well just put him in the Hall of Fame right now. Here's a situation. Week 8, 2021. 3rd and 14. 3-3 game. Got Josh Allen backed up, but they give him too much time. And Cole Beasley uncovers and gets the first down. Because when you give Josh Allen this kind of time, this is what he's going to do. He's just going to be patient to you. And you rush 4, and they do a good job up front, and nobody gets close to him. He's got time for Cole Beasley to uncover right here. He has time to scan the field and just make simple throws. On 3rd and 14, they pick up 15 yards and a first down. Keep the chains moving. They would jump out to a 17-3 lead in the 4th quarter with this touchdown to Stephon Diggs. Diggs in motion, right here, short motion coming towards the formation against the Dolphins' best defender, Xavier Howard. Diggs against Howard. One-on-one football. Josh Allen sees it. But he more than sees it. They get a free hitter coming right at Josh right here. Manny Agba coming right at him, unblocked. But he doesn't blink, and he makes this throw with anticipation and accuracy into the waiting arms of Stephon Diggs. So the answer is this. The answer is the Dolphins right here on 3rd and 11 need a stop. Could they end the reign of terror of Josh Allen? 17-11 game, halfway through the 4th quarter, 3rd and 11, Josh Allen right here makes this throw in the middle of the field to Cole Beasley for 20 yards. And that ended the Dolphins' chances of maybe ending this reign of terror. And when you watch this throw, you just have to ask yourself, is it going to be any different with Mike McDaniel and a new regime, a new way of doing things, upgrades on offense all over the field? Defense kept all their big players, adding all those young talent like Jalen Phillips and Javon, Holland, and all those young players. Is it going to be any different? Or is Josh Allen going to continue to own the Miami Dolphins? 7 straight wins, averaging over 35 points a game in those 8 games. 131-point differential in the 8 games with Josh Allen at quarterback. Will it be any different? That's the question you have to answer going to 2022.